One of the perks in making videos about guitars and guitar gear for YouTube is that occasionally you'll get your hands on something spectacular. And this Paoletti 2025 Nancy Loft SP90 is Paoletti's take on this body shape. You can order it custom, you can get different body shapes, different hardware, different pickups, different woods, different finishes. Now originally the Paoletti family, they come from the wine industry and they had a number of 150-year-old wine barrels, and they found that these were amazing guitar bodies, and so the company is still using old chestnut wood to this day. And everything else on the guitar is going to be Paoletti as well, from brass, nickel covered hardware to the pickups, hand wound and hand aged and hand wax potted, and it's all made in house. And if you want to see more detail about the whole production process, I highly recommend that you watch their series, their YouTube documentaries about the production process of their guitars. And I'll link to that there and in the description. They have a number of different series, and the Loft series is denoted by the way it's been painted. It's got really thin finish in nitrocellulose lacquer, so it's an experience to feel it, to hold it, to play it, and even to smell it. It just is luxurious in every sense. And I realized that kind of a double finish like this that looks a bit relict but isn't, well, it's going to be divisive for some people, but I absolutely love it. I think it's been very tastefully done, and I'm not the world's hugest relic guitar fan. I tolerate them, I like them in some cases, but I think this guitar looks fantastic. And the other great thing about it is that you're not mistaking this for anything else. This is unmistakably a Paoletti as soon as you open it. We've got a Canadian maple neck here, and it's roasted maple, roasted for 2 days in Paoletti's own ovens in Italy, and the neck is topped by a Pau Ferro fingerboard. I think there's Pau Ferro and then there's Pau Ferro. This is the most lovely I've ever experienced. You can also order ebony or other exotic woods. Now with this chestnut body here and a lot of brass hardware on this guitar, I was wondering at first, is it going to be a bit of a heavy beast? But it's not. It's really okay for weight. This specific model weighs 3.86 kilograms, which is about 8 pounds 8, but you could order a Paoletti to be much lighter than this if you wanted, and they do indeed make a number of semi-hollow guitars too. So in terms of first impressions, I was pretty much blown away. And the next thing that I started to look at was the build quality, and at this price point you'd be expecting perfection, and this is what you get with this guitar. The setup is immaculate, the hardware and the parts and the woods used, everything is as high level as you can get, and it's all being built, I think, with love and affection for this guitar and for the whole process. It's a supremely comfy instrument. There's something unique, something inspiring, something deeply emotionally affecting. Now it's not cheap by any means, of course, but if you're someone who has the money to be looking for a guitar like this, I think you really owe it to yourself. They seem to be a wonderful company as well in terms of the way they're looking out for the planet. They're carbon neutral, they try and use as few plastics as possible. It really is one of the very best guitars that I've ever had the fortune of playing. And mark my words, at some point in the future I will, if I absolutely can, own a Paoletti guitar, and it will be very, very similar to this one.